Welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is Andy from Aging Gaming, and I'm glad that you're here. I'd like to invite you to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Smack the notification bell so that you know when videos come up. And please give it a like and a comment so that YouTube knows that you love me. Now, uh, in our last episode, I showed you a way to make money using salt, chlorine, and oxygen. And we're going to do something a little bit different this time. This is still a money-making venture, and we're using this to get set up for later in the game. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put in, we set up these medium refiners, and we've got oxygen in this first one, and in the second one we're just going to dump a little bit of cobalt in there. And we're going to keep it down to a low number so that it's easy to see what's going on. So you can see that with 10 cobalt, it's going to make, and plenty of oxygen, it's going to make 25 ionized cobalts. So let's start there. Boom, 25. Now what I did was I had a second refiner set up to do the next step of the operation. So remember, we started with 10 cobalt. And then we got 25, so let's take this down to 25. And now notice that we're not using the oxygen. And that 25 is a 1 to 2 relationship. So we started with 10 cobalts, and we're going to get 50 cobalts out of this. Now, I've been grinding for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And let me show you what I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half stacks of cobalt. So that's what we're going to use, and we're going to start crashing economies, and we will be able to use this cobalt over and over and over again. So I'm going to finish up with this ionized cobalt and convert that into cobalt, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So I've been doing quite a bit of grinding, and we've got a new starfighter, and I've been working on getting it upgraded. Still got a ways to go on that, but I've also opened up a few different systems so that we can make this worth our while. So here we go. All right, so if you remember when we were doing the salt and the chlorine trick, we said to use the pilots because we didn't want to affect the economy. But now we want to affect the economy. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell Now it's really important that you have, let me show you. It's really important that you have all of your cobalt in one area. So I've got it in the general section of my exosuit, and I don't have it anywhere else. Matter of fact, I could move a few things over there. I want to sell a microprocessor. So we'll do that first. Just to free up one slot. And now we're going to sell our cobalt. So we have almost 87,000 units of cobalt, and we're going to sell that for 17 million credits. Here we go. Now we're going to buy it back. And look at the demand. It's minus 80%. And so that we're buying it back for 4 million. We just made 13 million credits. And we got all of our cobalt back. And a little more. Because they had cobalt to sell here. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 stacks of cobalt. And when I say stacks, each of these inventory slots for resources like cobalt, you can have up to 9,999 units. Now, if you play the survival or permadeath modes, that goes down to 250 units. So this doesn't work nearly as well in those modes. I would think you'd have to get a hauler and load it up with cobalt, but we're just in the normal mode, and so we can do this. Now, next thing we do is we go to another system. Now, if you look, we have 54 million credits right now. So let's see what we have when we get done with this. We're up to 71, and now we're going to buy it back, so that'll take us probably down to about 65 or so. So we were at 54 million, now we're at 67 million. And we go to the next system. So we'll do this to a couple other systems, and then we'll start opening up new systems. So since we were buying back those the cobalt that they had at the station, we've got almost 9 full stacks of cobalt. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go find another system to do this to. Well, this is a prosperous one, so let's go here. Somebody tried to scan us. But that didn't work out too well. Actually, before we do this, it's a brand new system, so we always want to expand our inventory slots. And when we leave here, we will call up the anomaly and do that again. See what they have here. It's B class, and I did get an A class multi-tool. So it really doesn't compare. It's got more damage potential, but that's okay. We can increase our damage potential. They like that scatter blaster. Let's also check and see what they have here for upgrades. Life support module would be nice. Thermal protection. Yeah. Toxic and life support. Those are pretty good deals. So we're going to get that. We'll check the check this guy, see what he has. Hyperdrive. Launch thrusters. Yeah, we'll go for that. And let's so we're up over 110 million. This is a different race, so they don't have the nanite station, but I'm sure that they do have some nanites sitting around. There's some encrypted data. And we got nanites for it. Every little bit helps. Okay, so time to jump back in our spaceship. Starcraft, or whatever they call that. Went the wrong way. I do it all the time. Alright, we'll start off with our exosuit. Well, this would be kind of cool. I think we'll go for it. That phase beam is really comes in handy in combat. I know that because I had a couple of pirates jump me. And, well, it didn't go well for him. Okay, so let's go back over to this spaceship, to this space station. See if we can find any ships. If I find a good ship, I'll let you know. Alright, well, here's a decent ship. Gonna have to make some inventory room, but we will. So, this is a lot like ours. It's an alpha class, 2,550,000 units, and it's an A class, so we're gonna just buy this outright. And now it's ours. Okay. Inventory. Nope. Now you have to be kind of careful doing all this because you want to make sure that the last ship that you were in is the one that you're scrapping. Okay, so we've cleaned out our inventory, made plenty of room. We're going to jump in here, jump back out. Let's see what happens here. So, first thing we do is we come over to this guy. Sell him these. Oh, we got a starship storage augmentation. I love that. So we go to upgrade the starship, and we can either purchase storage for 13 million units, or we can just apply the augmentation. And I think we're going to want to put it here. Okay, well, I'm going to go again, and I'll let you know how it goes. And we got another starship storage augmentation. You gotta love this. And we're still over 100 million. Well, okay, so I wanted to cut this video a little bit short. I just wanted to show you these techniques, what I've learned. I'm looking forward to the next time we get together. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smack that notification bell, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and please leave a comment. I do respond to all comments. So until next time, this is Andy from Age and Gaming. Bye!